Hi all, my name is Gaurav. In previous video, we talked about the map operation of Java Stream. So basically, we talked about what is map and the key characteristics of map. In this video, we'll talk about the signature of map. Okay, so let's start. So let's say we have a list of integers and we want to transform each element of this list by converting those into double. So basically, you want to convert 1 into 1.0, 2 into 2.0 like that. And that we want to do that transformation we want to do using map operation of stream. How we will do that? So step one, map works upon a stream. So first thing, we will convert this list into a stream using a stream function. This stream function will return a list of stream of integer. So we will take this into a stream of integer. Let's say a stream of integer. Okay. Now on this stream of integer, we will perform map operation. What is this map operation? So if we go, so we see map is a function inside stream interface. Okay, and this map takes parameter of type function. What is this function? So function is an interface which is functional interface. Means it has only one abstract method and it is inside the package of java.util.function which is and this is introduced in Java 8. Now let's talk about what is this T and R. So T is a data type of input element. Basically, this is a type that function will consume, and R is the return type of function. So if you see apply function in this functional interface, so it takes a parameter as a type T and it returns a type R. Okay, so T is a this function consumes a type T and produces the type R. Okay, so what does it mean? So okay, so this map takes a variable of type function. What does it mean? In Java, we can create a variable of type function or type interface. So this is a function. Okay, we can take any name over of this. Let's say double converter. And what is this T? T is a type of element which is input to this. So input for this function is an integer because it will work upon, we will pass all these integers to this function. So it would be integer. R is the return type or what this function will produce. So this function will transform all those integers into double. So R would be double. Okay. So we are saying take each number, integer number, and convert that number into double. That's it. So that's a type of variable of type function. So basically, what does it mean? It is equivalent to double converter dot apply, which is a function inside this function interface. If I pass 5, so what it will return? It will convert that 5 into double and it will return that. Let's see this out and I'll pass this. I'll basically printing this. It should be printing 5.0. So it is printing 5.0. Okay, that's it. Now what I'll do? Okay, now we need to, this is a integer, a stream of integers, and these are the integers, actual data. We are performing the map operation. This map operation takes a variable of type function which we have already defined, and what it is doing, it is converting each integer number into double. We will pass this variable, and this map will return a stream of double. Okay, so I'll say stream double. Let's name it stream of double. If we want to print this stream, we will say stream of double dot for each. We'll say, okay, take each number from this stream and print it. Take each number and print it. That's it. Let's see. So it converted each integer number in the stream into double. That works perfectly fine. Now again, if we go here, so we talked about this function. We talked about t, which is an input this function will take. This is type. We talked about type of r. R is a return type of function or type of data type this function would be producing. Now we'll talk about what does this mean, question mark super. So if we go to block, so it says this super T in this signature means that function can accept T, the type of elements in the stream on which function is operating. Okay, so in our case, this function is operating on the stream of integers. So T can be integer or any superclass of integer. Okay, so if I go here, in our case, T is an integer. So this function can operate on integer or any superclass of integer or parent class of integer. So if I go to integer, what is the superclass or parent class of integer? It's number. So it means if I change this integer to its superclass or parent class, it will work. I change it, so it should work. Let's see. So it is working. Still, it is working. Perfect. Now we talked about function, we talked about t, we talked about r, we talked about super. Now let's talk about this extends. What does it mean? So let's take another example. So same, let's say we have a list of integers and we want to transform each integer in this list by doing square of each number. So basically we want to convert this into 1, then 4, then 9, then 16 using map operation of a stream. So first thing, map works upon a stream. So first thing, we will convert this integer list into a stream using a stream function. So that we converted. Now on this stream, we can perform the map operation. So we'll say dot map. Now map expect the variable of type function. So we'll say type function, and let's say we say square of number is equal to, before that we'll see what should be t. So t would be working on this stream of integers. So input would be integer. What should be the return type? So this would be returning, it would be manipulating, transforming these numbers by squaring each numbers. So ultimately, again, it would be returning integer. So R would also be integer. So here we are saying take each number and do the square of that number. That's it. And we will pass this number here. That's it. Now, if as this is returning integer, so it would be basically returning a stream of integer. I'll say a stream of integer and I'll say square stream. This name of this transformed string. If I want to print this, I'll print that using for each function dot for each, and I'll say take each number from this stream and print the same number. That's it. I'll run it. So it is working fine. Now extend says, if we go to the blog, extend says that function can return R, the desired output type for the new string, or any subclass of it. So basically here, what does it mean? We already saw that integer is a subclass and number is a superclass. So I am saying if this is returning number, so function can take either superclass, subclass of this, whatever it is returning. So this map is returning number. So function can have a return type as subclass of number, which is integer. Or simply in other word, we can say if it is returning integer, then we can store the output in form of superclass of this return type. So return type is integer. So here we can a superclass of integer. So that's the meaning of extend. Let's see if it is working. Yes, it is working. Perfect. So next video we'll talk about actual implementation of map in the older way, and with the lambda function. By then, enjoy. Yeah, thank you.